What happens when one of the most talked about actors in Europe sits down at a Spanish table filled with iconic dishes? What secrets come out when the cameras are rolling? The atmosphere is relaxed, and the questions feel almost too personal. And could a simple tasting interview reveal more about a man's journey than a formal press conference ever could? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, where today we take you inside one of the most charming, unexpected, and revealing moments of John Yaman's recent time in Spain. In this video, originally published by Movie Star Plus, we see John Yaman in a completely different light. No red carpets, no dramatic lighting, just real conversation, real food, and a relaxed exchange that slowly turns into something much deeper. The interview is led by Tamara Falco, who not only asks the questions but personally prepares traditional Spanish dishes for John to taste. What starts as a light culinary experience quickly transforms into a window into John Yaman's world, his discipline, his humor, and the intense journey behind his latest series, El Turco. Tamara introduces the moment with excitement, openly admitting she is probably the envy of many people watching. She says she is waiting for John Yaman to tell her everything about his new series, El Turco, now available on Movie Star Plus. She jokes about being hired for this very task and laughs it off with effortless charm. The tone is set immediately. This is not a stiff interview. This is a conversation. John arrives relaxed, calm, and visibly hungry. When he tries to speak, he stumbles slightly over Spanish pronunciation and laughs at himself. He admits he already said something wrong and jokes that the entire interview might go like this. Instead of embarrassment, the moment creates warmth. Tamara reassures him, explaining that even his name is difficult to pronounce in Spanish because the sound barely exists. This small exchange instantly humanizes John Yaman. He is not trying to be perfect. He is present. The first dish arrives, Jamon Iberico, one of Spain's most iconic foods. John looks at it with curiosity and asks if it should be eaten with the hands. Tamara confirms it is an appetizer. He asks if it should be cut, wondering if cutting it would be disrespectful. Tamara explains that some people remove the fat, but doing so is almost a shame. John immediately responds that people should not remove it at all. He says it is everyone's responsibility to protect the flavor. Tamara agrees completely. A simple moment, yet it shows how engaged John is, how present he is in the experience. Next come bakwarans. John observes them carefully and admits that olives are not his favorite flavor, but this dish feels different. From food, the conversation naturally transitions to El Turco. Tamara asks about the character, mentioning the powerful image of a warrior on horseback with a bare torso. John confirms it. She notices a tattoo and asks about its meaning. John explains that the claw symbolizes the 5 brothers of his character. One of them betrays him. This betrayal causes deep suffering, and the mark is tattooed on his chest as a permanent reminder. Tamara reacts emotionally, calling the story sad. John continues, explaining that El Turco is set in Italy, in a place called Mona, and is based on real historical events. The story follows an Ottoman warrior who escapes the Ottoman Empire after being falsely accused of betrayal. During his escape, he falls in love with an Italian woman who is considered a witch by society. She is the one who heals him. Tamara reacts with genuine admiration, calling it a beautiful story. John emphasizes that it is real, that the people of Mona still say they are descendants of Turks, even though they are Italian. The history fascinates her, and the energy of the conversation deepens. They move on to the next dish. Tamara asks how he likes his tortilla. John answers without hesitation, slightly undercooked. She asks if he knows the word crujada and explains how tortilla preferences have changed over time. In the past, it was cooked more thoroughly, but today the softer version is considered an innovation. John studies the plate carefully and asks how many eggs are used. Tamara answers around 8. From there, John shares details about his daily routine. He explains that the first thing he does when he wakes up is eat olives, eggs, and avocado. Then he trains for 2 hours. Tamara reacts with surprise, calling it excessive. John agrees, but explains that filming schedules can be unpredictable, sometimes lasting 2 or 3 hours, and training helps him stay ready. He adds that the intense preparation was essential for El Turco, especially for horseback scenes. During filming, he weighed between 102 and 103 kilograms. The role demanded strength, endurance, and discipline. Tamara asks what he enjoyed most while filming in Tenerife for 3 months. John answers without hesitation, Papa's arrogatas with Mojo. She agrees enthusiastically. He also mentions Gofio. The conversation remains light, but the respect between them is clear. John jokingly asks if there is a prize if he manages to eat all the dishes. Tamara laughs and says she is creative enough to figure something out. She mentions there are still 4 dishes left and asks how long he has been acting. John says around 12 or 13 years and casually adds that he was also a lawyer for a short time. Tamara jokes about it, teasing him for being handsome and intelligent. John responds with humility, saying that is what people say. Tamara then reveals she won MasterChef and hopes John is enjoying the croquettes. John, known for his honesty, says there is a lot of bechamel. She laughs and explains she studied at a French school, which might explain the generous amount. John reassures her that he loved the tortilla and jokes that he hopes she does not lose her MasterChef title. He tells her that if this were a competition, he would be about to explode from satisfaction. The interview ends with a warm invitation for everyone to watch El Turco on Movistar Plus. Tamara says she already knows what she will be doing this weekend. The tone remains relaxed, friendly, and genuine until the very end. As we at Magazine News and Gossip watched this interview, it became clear why it resonated so strongly with viewers. This was not just about food. It was about connection, about culture, about storytelling, about seeing John Yaman not as a distant celebrity, but as a man sharing laughter, history, and passion at a table. Moments like these are rare, and they remind us why interviews like this matter. They show us the human side behind the roles, the discipline behind the success, and the warmth behind the fame. Thank you, as always, for being part of Magazine News and Gossip. Your presence, your support, and your time mean everything. Stay with us for more stories, more insights, and more exclusive moments. Until the next video.